lions in Happy Valley liked Dance Marathon a lot, but the Grinch that lived on top of Mount Nittany did not. The Grinch hated THON with all of its joy. He hated the giving to little girls and little boys. It could be his head wasn't screwed on quite right, or maybe he just didn't know wrong from right. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 10 sizes too small. From November to February, year after year, he watched as the lions fought for the cause held so dear. And he cursed all their efforts, and he sneered at their rants, and he even despised the beloved line dance. While he watched with a frown, the committees were chosen, and quickly his heart became even more frozen. He watched as the lions went door to door, and the Grinch hated THON every day more and more. "Curse those lions and their big heart," sneered the beast. "If only I could ruin their cause in the least." And he waited and saw as registration took place, and he noticed the dancers and loathed every smiling face. Kick-off dinner came then, soon after, and the Grinch cringed and shook at the sound of the laughter. "I must stop this THON," thought the Grinch as he scowled, and he fumed and he fretted and pouted and howled. Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. "I will steal their dance marathon," he thought with a grin. "I will take all their joy, and at last I will win. I will take all their cans and their signs and their pledge books. I will take their kind wishes and happy caring looks. I will take their theme hours, their committees and treats. I will steal their clean socks and new shoes for their feet. I will sneak to Happy Valley, and their THON I will take. Then I'll watch from Mount Nittany as their hearts fall and break." So the night before THON to the BJC he crept, and he tore down the walk and his tiny heart leapt. He packed all the signs and the banners and food, and he put them away and he sealed them up good. He kidnapped the captains and guests and moralers. Let's see them try to get through 46 hours. And he laughed as he thought of the heartache he'd bring. "At last I have ruined this marathon thing." And when he had the trappings all tied up and bagged, and when he had Caitlin Zankowski all bound up and gagged, he fled to Mount Nittany with the cargo in tow to await their reactions from the cold mountain snow. The next afternoon, precisely at 7, the Grinch looked towards the BJC from the heavens, and he wrung his hands with grim evil glee, with the hope of some sad tear-stained faces to see. But to his surprise, no cries did he hear, not even the tiniest lack of good cheer. From his perch on Mount Nittany, the Grinch heard a sound, and it caused his weak little heart to pound. With each passing second, the noise became louder, and it reached the Grinch laying in the snowy white powder. And the Grinch realized from the place where he hid that the lions were chanting the phrase, "For the kids." And the Grinch knew at once that THON had not ended, and that no child's heart would need to be mended. You see, the lions were there in the BJC that day, and their voices were proud and their songs were still gay. And the Grinch stood up quickly and growled with affright. How could it be that they still danced tonight? They danced without moralers, they danced without themes, they danced without captains or JOPA or teams. They danced without presents, they danced without praise, but they kept right on dancing for 2 straight full days. And when the Grinch saw this, something happened to his heart. It turned into a diamond split up in 4 parts. Courage, wisdom, honesty, strength. And it was 12 inches high and 10 inches in length. The Grinch flew down Mount Nittany with the speed of a hawk, and he helped the captains reassemble the walk. And he joined in the theme hours, and he played with the kids, and he never went back to the place he once hid. And every year after, the Grinch danced at THON, and he preached that its spirit should live on and on, not just in Happy Valley, but all places far and near. May the giving spirit of THON last throughout the whole year.